We're set. We're good. We know the 9, and we know the 4 who are fighting for maybe the 10th spot. Guys, welcome to the Africans. We are here to let you know what you already know. The 9 qualifiers from CAF who've made the World Cup. Congratulations to them, guys. Let's get back into it. But again, this is the Africans channel. My name is Akwesi. We do primarily Canadian and African football content. So if you like either of those two, hop in, leave a subscribe, tell us who you're excited about, who you think let the opportunity slip, and what are we excited for the Intercontinental Playoff, the CAF Playoff for that. So let's get right into it. Let's talk about the teams we already know, and let's talk about them as we go and see. So, first and foremost, congratulations to the 9 teams, and we'll go through the groups and talk about who qualified and move from there. So, Group A, Egypt are our qualifiers from there, going 8 wins, no losses, 2 draws, finishing top of the group. Mo Salah leading that through 9 goals, looking good. Egypt qualified. In Group B, we had Senegal topping the group with 24 points, getting past a very feisty DR Congo side who couldn't make it through. Had that very late collapse versus Senegal in that match day 8 window. Senegal moves on to the World Cup again. Group C, this was one of the more fascinating groups. We saw points deductions, we saw goals needed at the depth, but in the last moment, South Africa wins the group. Nigeria come from the dead to finish in second, and though they have 17 points, they are half qualified for the Intercontinental Playoff. Group D, Cape Verde, the biggest story right now for African qualifying, getting past, beating Cameroon on their home pitch, escaping by Libya, who put up a fight in match day 9, but then beating Eswatini, qualifying for their first World Cup. Congratulations to the Sharks. You are North American bound. Morocco, right now, one of the class countries in the region. What else could you say for them? They've gone 8 wins, no losses, only conceded 2 goals. The first African side to qualify. Congratulations to them. Cote d'Ivoire versus Gabon. That was a battle to the end. 1 point separating them, and Cote d'Ivoire with a 25 goal difference because no goals conceded for them. Congratulations to the champions of Africa who have a chance to defend their title at AFCON later this year. Gabon finishing in second, on their way to the playoff as well. Algeria, a couple hiccups in the draw and a loss, but finishing top of their group again. Congratulations to Algeria. They are on their way to the World Cup after failing to make it due to the playoff that they had, a wild game with Cameroon as well. Tunisia, second team to qualify from Africa, made it through in a bit of an interesting, funky group as well. Equatorial Guinea were putting up numbers at the beginning, then points deductions and ineligible players. Tunisia gets it done. The other side, who went 9 games up and no goals conceded. And Ghana got it done at the end. Congratulations to them. They were able to finish at the top of their group, only losing once to Comoros, I believe it was, and then getting wins in their final 2 games to move on. So congratulations to Ghana, Otoado getting through. So those are your 9 qualified sides. Your 9 qualified sides. Now, where this gets far more interesting, of course, is when we get to the Intercontinental Playoff. Now, one of the key things to know of the Intercontinental Playoff is we had to adjust some of the scores because the last place teams in every group, their results against them were eliminated, and we re-ranked because of that. So because of that, Nigeria needed at least 4 goals to make it through, and they were able to do so. So this is what the runners-up table looks like at the end. Gabon were the first place team to finish, DR Congo in second, Cameroon in third, and then Nigeria in fourth. They made it with 15, and they needed a plus 4 goal differential, and they were able to get past Burkina Faso, who were in the pole position before that. So how it works now is next month we're going to have the Intercontinental Playoff for CAF. We have 1 versus 4, 2 versus 3. Now they're actually going to be reseeded based off of their rankings, which doesn't really change anything All it does is move Nigeria up to the top here. So the matchups are Nigeria versus Gabon and Cameroon versus DR Congo, with the final happening in Morocco is going to be on the 16th. So the 13th and the 16th are days to keep in mind. Some of the other teams here, I'm very much excited for this, but these are your 9 African sides who have qualified. I'm pretty much excited for that. Also, speaking of African sides who are doing well, we have to give a nice shout out to the Moroccan U20 side who have just qualified for the U20 final, and they'll be playing Argentina later this weekend, which is a great thing to keep in mind. And congratulations to them. Great to see what their program is doing. They were able to get past France in penalties 5-4. And so on the 19th, they will be playing this Sunday. They'll be playing Morocco in that game. And it's also important to keep note of, just to kind of take a look at what that looked like here. We had Nigeria, we had South Africa, and we had Morocco all making the round of 16, but only Morocco making it to the finals. So we send them our congratulations. Hope they will do the continent proud. And then, as we said earlier in the other video, the U17s for the women are about to get going on Friday. The U17s have expanded their field. And so as a result, they're back down to 24 teams that will make it. So for the CONCACAF and me, we got 4 teams there. And the CAF me, we have 5 teams, including the host, Morocco. And the games get started on Friday. Morocco being the host are going to be playing Brazil on the 17th. And just of note, we'll run through this as well, just to give you a quick look so you know what's coming. On the 17th, you have Morocco in their group with Brazil, Italy, and Costa Rica. I think it'll be a fun group overall, some good quality across the board. In Group B, Cameroon have a chance to build off of their past U17 glory, see if they can build on that success and make it to the round of 16. They get going on the 18th, so Saturday. United States, always a favorite at this level, get going on the 18th as well. Group D, this will have me in it. I think I have a live schedule for that game as well. So you have Canada playing Nigeria, France, and then Samoa as well. And then Spain, Colombia, South Korea, and Cote d'Ivoire. I think they could do well, maybe get out of this group, but that looks like a tough group overall. Group F, you have Zambia, again, repeating at the U17 level. So pretty much excited to see what they're able to do. I know this video was planned to be just talking about the CAF teams that qualified, but I kept on remembering more things that were coming. So guys, that is it for today. Let me know what you're excited. Congratulations to the 9 teams who have qualified. All the best to the 4 teams in the IC playoff. Congratulations to Morocco's U20 men's side, and all the best to the CONCACAF and the CAF teams getting ready for the women's U17s. As always, I'm going to stop talking right here.